Shall we get in then, fellas? Let's get into this game. I actually have to open it, that would probably help. You can hang out with me for a second while I get it open. Now, the one thing I'm concerned about is that this game does use your webcam, because obviously it needs to check when you're blinking. So I'm hoping it's not going to interfere with the webcam on stream. It shouldn't. I don't know. I don't know. I simply do not know. We'll find out. Hello. We're in. Is it gonna pick it up? Let's find out. It's always a gamble. We'll never know. There we go. Here we go. Actually, you know what? Hang on. It might go weird for a second. I need to adjust my volume. Oh no, this is not correct. Alt-tab, hang on. Because my volume's turned up kind of high, and I know all these games are always like so loud. Here we go. You blink so much you could speedrun this. I guess, yeah. I think people like. I read an article of people like speedrunning this game and then returning it within the like. Because you could return a game if you have only had it for like 2 hours, right, on Steam, and people were just speedrunning it and returning it. Okay. I did come in here and adjust the settings before, so it should be okay. I'm just hoping it doesn't like either me having this webcam open now or the game having the webcam open. Oh, the game is really loud. Sorry. My apologies for that. That should be better. Yeah, I'm hoping that the me having the webcam open on stream or the game having the webcam open won't interfere with each other. It's very loud for me actually as well, and I don't think there's any audio options, which is annoying. My computer's back down to its 2 volume. Oh, actually, you know what? Screen brightness. Let's do it all before we start getting into the game, alright? I'll remember this time. Let's get in. I don't really know what this is about beyond that it's like a lifetime or something, like based on blinking. Let's get my eyes done, right? Let's do a bit of that. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to swear at you then. There we go. My eyes are fresh. My eyes are ready. Let's get in. Oh. The Windows Defenders blocked some of these features. Allow access. You can get in. Yeah, that's my webcam. Okay. Are you wearing glasses? I'm not. You can't even see me on webcam. I think this is a problem. Cam game? You know what? I might need to turn off my webcam in... Let me see if I can turn it off in stream. And see if it'll work on stream then. Because it looks like there's a way you can do it with it picking up on stream. So let's shut that down for a second. Sorry, I know there's a lot of setup. Turn that off for a second. Hopefully that won't break it. Enable on-screen webcam. Oh, now why am I so skinny? That's a very good question. It's skinny cam today. I'm very compressed. I don't know why this is. I'm also flipped. So this is the full view of my camera. Why am I so, like, compressed? You know what, it's alright, as long as we got the camera up. We won't have the fun border alright, but it'll do. It'll do for now. We'll have to do this, I think, because otherwise it's not going to work, is it? This is what I was worried about, innit? Oh, now I'm normal sized. I'm wide now, actually. Why am I wide now? It's just making up decisions right now about what I should be doing with my physical form. But at least I'm on screen now, so that's better than now, innit? Are you wearing glasses? I'm not. There we go. There I am. That's me. Position your head so that the box stays green. Circle. It's not very good. It's not very good at picking me up. I'm just blinking now. This feels very awkward. There we go. Got them all. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's still wide. I don't know how to fix that. We'll just have to be wide today, I guess. This is a game about blinking. See, every time you blink... Oh, do I have to blink? The game will notice. Terrify. See how this works? I understand. Try blinking on the white symbol. Oh. Wait, what? Blinking on it? Oh, I see. Oh, I have to move. Okay. This would be a good conceit for a horror game as well. When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. Okay, oops, keep blinking. I'm blinking. It's very loud. I think it picks me up if I look at chat as well, so I'll have to be careful about that. Oh, hello. Can I, like, walk? I can't. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm down. Okay. Get him! Attack!
That's mine.
Oh,
Well, hello there, stranger.
hello.
Ooh, you're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
Furry.
I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with.
Well, it's just a mask, mate.
Hands to shake with. Nose to look down with.
Thank you.
So
Good job, Mod.
Find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense.
Not sure how I feel about that one, mate.
So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here.
When I look around. Oh, and about.
You remember blinking?
I remember that.
Ooh, well, look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special.
The art style of this game is
See
interesting.
all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you.
I'm the chosen one.
I just sometimes
I know how these games work. I know I'm chosen one.
Or, what's a better word? Notion? Better word than that. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up.
I don't think mine is, mate, but go on. I think honestly should put me back down, to be fair. Oh, hello. It's Citadel, isn't it?
That's where I'm taking you.
Half-Life and all that.
The gatekeeper. To be judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stern.
Not a very thrilling one, mate.
I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If
Top.
she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well.
Yeah, I don't need to know about that,
You
mate.
don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters.
I believe it.
Say storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were
Reminds me of the look of that one Legend of Zelda game? A little bit, yeah.
unsatisfactory clock watchers. I got some words for you.
Interesting. You done, mate? You good, fella?
Sorry you had to hear that.
No problem. I've heard worse. Probably gonna be a lot of talking in this game, by the way.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller.
I'll try not to talk over it too much.
I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with.
Can you hear it alright, by the way? Hang on, let me make sure you can hear it alright. I realised it was probably a little bit too far down. But I'll try not to talk over talking too much.
Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great.
Me dump truck.
Just think
It's the only
back
good thing about me, innit?
to the very beginning. The first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there.
Uh-oh.
But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, alright?
Trust me, mate, nothing in my life is worth staying in.
You're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be
He's
5
switching.
years. That's just how this thing works.
Alright.
Alrighty then.
Send me then, fella. I'm ready.
He's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it.
Alright. I won't. Bye.
And just try to enjoy it this time.
For your eyes. Alright, let's go. Guess I'm dead, huh? Which is probably, interesting. Okay.
Look at that sun.
Huh.
We've got a long,
Wish I could blink for
beautiful
one
day
time.
ahead of
Yeah.
us.
Hello? Ma'am?
Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here.
Oh, I guess I'm
huh?
probably a baby. Okay, I blinked.
Mm.
I gotta be aware of my blinks, which is weird. Can I move? I don't know, I can't. This is nice. I like this art style. It's very peaceful.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Yeah. It really does look like Legend of Zelda, actually, with the noses especially. The like, red noses, the way it's drawn there. Ma'am?
You see that big spiky plant over there?
I don't see anything. Oh,
That's called an agave.
cool.
11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give.
I feel like we're gonna see that, aren't we? I just blinked. I'm trying to keep an eye on my blinks,
Way,
but...
didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Where's the first page of my piece?
So she's a
I
musician.
can't find it anywhere.
It's over there, mate, innit?
Did I put it? No.
That's it's an interesting animation. Alright, nice as that is, let's get going.
Go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little
Benny.
hand.
Am I Benny?
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea.
Oops. I'm so like aware, but also like not aware at all. Oh.
Oh, you want to play along with mommy, don't you?
I don't. Oops, I blinked. Okay, I've got to like focus on not blinking because I'm gonna miss so much. But there's a ring light pointed directly at my face, and it's hard to not blink. Really?
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it?
Oh, am I controlling the boat? I am.
I like the music.
This is cute.
That's very specific.
I wanna pop all the
also
bubbles.
Like the person playing it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I need to blink. I want to pop all the bubbles. No, I need to blink. My eyes were watering. Oh, hang on.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
My eyes are watering so much now. Is this making me aware of my mortality? I think me too, actually.
Probably solving the problems of the universe.
I think that's probably the point, isn't it? Life is short, innit? And all that. What is...
Do you think he's going?
No, I'm not gonna be smart. Also, my eyes are watering so much.
At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right.
Oh,
No, I'm sorry.
whoops.
I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call.
I believe in you, Mum.
I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Don't step on me. Please, I'm so small.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
It's abstract, isn't it? Throw? No, I didn't just throw it, do I?
You know, if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint
Where are you?
exactly what's in your head.
That never
Like a
happens.
Real artist.
Whoops. It's really hard to not blink. Especially when my eyes are watering this much. Scrapbook. Oh.
See? That used to be my
Huh.
My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much.
I always wanted to play the
Hated
piano.
it at first.
I didn't like my piano teacher when I was a kid, so I never did. Beechcroft High School Choir.
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the
Oh, I blinked.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I want to
I
have a
just
drink.
don't want him to get attached.
Oh, is it a pet? Don't steal pets up in boxes like this, even if you just...
Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
It's not very safe, is it?
What's wrong with that?
Aww.
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty
Aw.
much definitely allergic.
Oops. Aww.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
I want a cat so bad. I love cats.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one?
I wish you'd teach me to actually play the piano, because I really need to
Very
know.
good. Just one note.
I'm a
different.
musician, innit?
That one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Bless you. Very fake sneezes.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
I'm torn between trying not to blink and like I'm not sure what is like worth waiting for and like hurting my eyes. You know what, maybe I'll turn my light down a little bit. Because the camera's a bit different anyway. Like this. There we go. Maybe that'll help a little bit.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know.
A little weird, mate, that's alright.
Which I very quickly lost.
It's very peaceful so far.
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Whoops. It's something you're not usually aware of, you're blinking, I guess. This is a very clever mechanic. I feel like I'm missing a lot, but I have to blink frequently, so... The passing day for chamber orchestra. Elfish. Men. Okay.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
I'm a genius, isn't it?
Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear.
That's a bit in it.
I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant.
I am
We
in it.
need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Whoops. Then 10 cats all of a second.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Oh,
Don't worry, I already did.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
carrot.
On the interview.
Oops. Bless you.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
Wow. Unfortunate. Perils of having a pet in it.
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
Oh, I blinked twice.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music.
Looks like a little
I
face.
want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well.
Reasonable.
No such luck for me.
Am I
But
not a
I
worker
can't help
genius?
but think about you.
I think I'm a worker genius, innit? Right, we're gonna meet Grandad, innit? Oh. Phone's ringing. Someone get that. I won't. Oh, I should hold on to this one, right? I wanna know what happens. I'll be eyes open. Oh, I couldn't. It's so hard to not blink when you're like aware of it. Also, my eyes are watering, it sucks.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Clavier stuck. That's not how you pronounce that, is it?
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. You're off, Ben. Can't hear that?
Oh, I'm in trouble, innit?
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy.
I thought that was a big spider for a second.
Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
Mama. Look at me, Mama.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard?
I can't get to the backyard, can I?
First, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much.
I can't hold on to anything. I guess that's the point, but... Oh, our cat's called Ernie? Oh, whoops.
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
Thought I was.
I'm still not understanding how you let this.
Cat!
I don't know.
Whoops.
He keeps
Kittens.
coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
It's because I'm a genius, isn't it?
Are you able to pick up the new book?
Yes, the Manila Galleon was of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those two.
Insanely expensive, right?
Well, you know, can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did. And it's stupidly big.
Visit Australia. If I wink, does it? Oh, it does. It does. I can't cheat. I kinda... They got me pegged, innit? Oh no, it's another one of these. Oh, I can't. I cannot.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
Wasn't I better at this before?
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Okay.
The quiz said find the zero,
Oops.
and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Genius move.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Oh, the handprints.
I want that
spot's full by the time I come in there.
Oh.
If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
I'm a teenager now by the looks of it, or at least a young teen.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. 5 minutes to get down, and I'll drive it back and you up there.
It's not my house. You're not.
I know that feeling, man. I know it.
Fall back, you fool. I'll have your head. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, come play inside.
Chloe, huh?
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here.
I can't walk. That's how this game works.
Camera boy. I'm talking to you.
Oh, it takes so long to walk. Oh, it's alright, I can blink here, can't I?
Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Got it.
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But
I'll
try to
try.
take a photo of me running into
Just
my
do it
house.
quick.
I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try. What the hell? How did he do that?
I'm a genius.
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, I am a genius, let's go. Missed one there, but it's alright.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years.
Ugh. My eyes are watering so much. I cannot explain to you how much my eyes are watering right now.
My name is Mr. Isaac.
He's bald.
The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
We are in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school, we don't know each other. Do not talk to me ever.
This is a
Love,
quote.
Chloe.
I want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Don't even look at me.
I'm staring. I'm staring at you.
Stop staring at me, creepy.
Nope, I will stare. Write your notes, huh? Don't stare at me. Baldy's basics looking ass. Alright, I'll take notes.
Okay, now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You
Can I tell her?
were taking notes, weren't you?
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is.
Oops.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
Consters? I can't read.
The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that.
11.
Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Oops. The metronome sometimes comes and surprises me.
Definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Oh, that old am I?
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you?
Very cringe, I know.
That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one.
It's not the meta though, is it? Oh, I missed it.
It's called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with.
Okay.
You know, life can take
Music
you to some
school.
incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
What if I don't want to be a musician? What if I
So
want
what
to
do you
be
think, Benjamin?
a
You think you
photographer?
could excel in that sort of an environment?
Probably not. I dropped out of a lot of schools. Not in this life, but in
Sorry,
a different one.
very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is,
Those dogs are
shyness
kind of
is
scary.
no
They look like
problem.
people.
Why don't you two come back closer to the end?
Whoops. I can't look away at the chat because it'll think I'm blinking. Bark.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there.
Oh
There's
gosh.
a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try.
The eyes,
See
the
if you start
eyes.
enjoying it. Just like to see
I don't even
you
understand how
play
people
some
read
occasion,
music, right?
just this one.
I've never been able to do it. I've
I wish
tried.
I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age.
Oh, my nose is running
I
as
wouldn't
well
be
now.
working this boring job or living in this.
You know what? It's
boring
probably
town, I'll tell
allergies,
you
isn't it?
that.
What's that type of year? Crumple? No, I won't. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. This little minigame is... It's kind of like the fishing minigame in
Don't answer
Stardew.
that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
What if I want to talk to my friend now? I'm not allowed.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again?
Shut up,
What, is she
Mom.
obsessed with you?
Oh my gosh. I'm disobeying. I'm disobeying my mother.
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explained.
Whoops. Well, I'm in trouble with Mama, but that's fine.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land.
Give it a
of the
meh.
dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got, and yes, that's a she, the head of a crocodile, fur of a lion,
Mr. Kid.
and the
That's-
body of a hippopotamus.
Look at it.
Oh, what's going on with my
Let's not
screen?
say that to her face. Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment.
Tonight, after my dad goes to sleep, I'm going to sneak out to my house and go to sleep on the beach. If you want to get invited, draw me a picture of Mr. Isaac feeling
So I
constipated.
am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Oh, hello. Not what I wanted to do.
Ew, why is he so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
Yes, ma'am.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Real kind of was like started valley fishing, to be honest.
To play that game you bought for him.
I want to play video
I
games.
don't claim to understand the motives of children. But
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean, no offense at all. But I don't think you actually
Oh,
really understand
okay.
what that is.
Well, I see how it is.
no, I suppose you're right.
Mommy and Daddy are arguing again. I can never figure out how to solve Rubik's Cubes.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow.
Don't tell me
Memory
what to do.
consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
That is not how it works. Hey, a lava lamp. Why is it wiggling like that?
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Benny, I say turn the lights off, not just Mom.
Why would I listen to him?
Kill me, Richard. We're supposed to be nice.
I don't need to listen to my parents. I'm a rebellious teen. Sneak out or try to sleep? I'm sneaking out. Screw these guys. I do what I want.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
Yes, ma'am. On my way.
I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest.
I feel like a corpse in this blanket.
I don't
Like a
think
mummy.
Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game.
Okay.
He calls it a cash grab. So, I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game.
You're very impressionable.
But I also think that if it was a really good game...
Whoops. I thought I could blink to make that happen,
Didn't
but
sleep
it
at
didn't.
all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something.
Mummy's mad at
Maybe
me.
just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay?
Okay, you can
Close your
try.
eyes, Ben. I'm going to be there soon.
The sound of mastery is seeping into my subconscious. I'm absorbing it. My eyes. Me talking about not something how it's been like.
In
Yeah.
your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
I'm sorry if I can't read chat too quick, because if I look away, it counts the blink, so. Alright. Well, this is ominous, isn't it? Bark. I don't like bark. Alright, we ready? Let's go. She should have made me play the one that I knew already.
Oh, okay, okay. I think that's enough.
No, I can still do it. Well, my bar's gone now, so I can't, I guess.
So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you. Okay?
This is my mother's fault.
Maybe I pushed you too hard.
You did?
Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know.
This is
You
bad
have to find
parenting, man.
Something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
Tell me about it. But I am good at something. I like taking photographs, don't I? Can I do that? Am I allowed to do that? Am I allowed to make my own choices in life? Probably not.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears.
I got tonsillitis
Hey,
again,
Elle,
innit?
would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
Alright. Give me something to blink at real quick. Oh, I think I just got away with a blink that I didn't notice then. That's cool. Know what else to do in there? Alright, well, let's go then.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, but look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Oops. Oh, it's so hard to, like, just keep going. And not blink. I feel like I'm gonna get sick, right? Because we were at the doctor's and then... Can I do anything here? That's just a nice scene. Well, this is nice, isn't it? Be a nice wallpaper, wouldn't it?
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do
Soup.
while you're home from school.
Vegetable soup. Boat. Remember this boat? Yes. It is play with boat time. It's always play with boat time. Woo! Okay. eye detection's working fine. I'm just having a look around, isn't it?
Hey, B! Dinner's ready! B! You hear me? What's he doing?
I'm drawing, mate. I'm drawing. She's gonna make me draw too much now. I'm gonna start hating it.
No. Mean young Vincent? Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art. What about his piano?
Got that perspective down, innit? Top stuff.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Oh, top. Hey, Ark. How am I supposed to play this and read chat? Very carefully. If I do look away, it does count as a blink.
For this, Benny, Emma Bills is so pissed that weird camera kid won over her multiple horse portrait that she...
Horses are hard to draw. I'd be pissed too. In 2 short paragraphs, describe what makes you want to pursue a career in the arts. Huh. That's interesting. Not technically following prompt, is it? But
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art.
there.
So don't just sit there slack-jawed.
Shut up.
Make art, you ponies. Oh.
Very unpleasant fellow. Oh.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
I didn't actually blink, so I didn't know why that one's over there now.
It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
Oh, do I have to do it fast? Is that the thing?
There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape.
Huh?
You fiend!
I'm not one for surrealist art. I don't really get it.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
It's alright though, isn't it? Not that good. It's alright. Don't overhype me.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
Oh, I hate these type of people.
Discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually...
Don't say these words to me.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin, marvelous show last week.
Oops.
Don't
Hello?
worry. You're not selling your soul.
I do feel a little bit like I am. What is that? There's something wrong with your window, mate. I think your sun's broken. Oh, there we go. Fuck contracts. I'm a freelancer.
Look at that. You've crumpled my contract.
Sure am.
Whatever you want, kid.
I won't work for people whose sons are broken. I'll tell you that.
A difficult artist. The best of us are.
Cheers to that, fella.
Ah, this is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me.
Can I put this down?
Where will you fly?
Nowhere good, probably.
Just
This American air can be stifling.
Tell me about it. I totally experience American air all the time. Maybe it's a star shooting upwards? Maybe. I think it's a curse.
Honey, stop. Is that a...
Oh my god. I think it is.
All places.
I'm just doing art now. Kind of nice, isn't it? Looks like mushrooms. Like that one. Like that one, folks? I'm a genius, I am. I can drive now, innit? How old am I? If you have eyes, you will love this show. Oops. Well, there we go. Did alright.
Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while.
Oh no.
But really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career, and
Oh, I missed it.
I'm just so proud of you. This is nothing but a little bump in the road.
I was busy painting and I missed it.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear
Aw.
from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife
My
was
mum
most
died.
proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. Huh. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny? You ready to come up here?
I don't know if I am, fella. I didn't even know this was happening until 2 seconds ago. I suppose I have to blink, don't I?
Go on, B. Say something.
Oh, that's ominous.
What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Because time is unfurling in front of me.
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Brin? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from...
I didn't blink that time, I'm pretty sure.
Are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you're a little tease. I have told the world that Benjamin Brin is a genius. I have told the world that Benjamin Brin is silent because Benjamin Brin is hard at work creating his greatest work yet. But you are doing nothing! The world has forgotten you, Benjamin! They have moved on! And I have moved on too.
That's alright. Didn't like you anyway, mate.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house.
Oh.
She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again.
I do regret not answering that call because I wasn't paying attention. Is hitting too hard?
Whatever you want.
Yeah, you don't have to watch if
Clutter's
it's, you know.
gone. I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. Yeah, I think you did the right thing. By the way, she didn't want you to see her like that. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her.
We're getting rid of the metronome. I ain't playing piano again.
What's that?
Oh, it's Mum's
So fascinating.
music. Oh. Well, that's the scene from the start, isn't it? Huh.
Look. It's Unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint.
Well, the little wiggle isn't very good, I must say. The rest of it's quite nice.
Feel her.
Inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer L. Stevens, relatively unknown in real life, Bryn lifted his mother's work out of obscurity with the creation of this piece. Oh, hey, Chloe.
My god, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable.
Thank you.
I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius.
Always searching. That
I
was
should
at
have
the
guessed it. I
foreign
mean, with all
place.
those little drawings you did.
Launch
And your
pad.
mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music.
Oops.
Hey,
Growing
so
pains.
not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
Well, maybe.
I'd really
Oh.
love to catch up.
I don't think this one counts as
I can't
art,
believe
but...
everything that's happened to you. I want to hear
Oh.
all about it.
Hello?
Now would you
Oh, it's this
look
bloke
at
again.
that? I cannot believe my luck.
Hello, fella? Hello? Anyone there? Oh, hello. There he is.
You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh, well, there you are.
Hey, fella. How's it going?
Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul.
Well, you know me. They call me top class of souls, innit?
Scientists, a couple college athletes here, but whew, an internationally renowned painter?
That's me.
The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up.
I would rather he
Hey,
or she, well, they
speaking of
didn't.
that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift.
All right, fella.
Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man.
Hi.
Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
I had a friend. I'd say happy. I'd say happy in this life, at least.
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
She was a composer.
His
The accountancy
mother was
didn't
a
really
composer
take into anything in it.
with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
Definitely demanding, I think.
Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster.
Definitely felt demanding.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love?
Let's say best
Be
friend.
honest here.
Let's just say best friend.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day.
It wasn't that bad. You don't have to make it so bad, do you?
Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him.
Oh, you didn't put it like that, either. She seemed alright.
What it took to be a truly great musician.
You gotta hit this
She
pole,
know,
mate.
She just picked the wrong medium, right?
Hey, innit?
See, When he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You lucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying.
Nope.
I hear what you're saying.
What's the verdict, big man?
I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds.
Yeah, funny. Good
They're
pun
what
there, mate.
becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me.
Alright, don't lie to it,
Living
gatekeeper.
reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Bye.
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
I never lie, mate. I never lie. Tell only truth. Oh.
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that?
Well, no need to be rude, is there? Who?
Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Me? Uh-oh. I'm feeling a bit threatened, mate. I'm going to tell you that. Hello?
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it.
Oh, I mean, blinking's making lights.
Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck.
Well, I did say at the start, didn't I, mate?
I've thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
Well, okay.
But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So
What have I lied about?
To start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
Okay. Oh. Hello, Mum.
Not this.
Oh, not this? What if I want this? Okay.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down?
What are we looking
You
for,
know,
sir?
my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after.
This.
This.
Stay here.
Okay, I'm staying.
What did your mother hear on that phone call?
I don't know if I can keep my eyes open this long. I don't think I can. I can't.
Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
Problem is, when I breathe, the air goes through my mask, right, and blows into my eyes. And it makes it very hard to keep my eyes open. Ugh.
Let's try this again.
At least you give me chances, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I cannot do this, sir.
Keep your eyes open.
I'm gonna get eye problems from this. You know that? We'll get cataracts. I don't know what you get from keeping your eyes open too long.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
We never did meet Granddad, did it?
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
Okay.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it.
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused. Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Dude, my cat.
I don't know. Think about it.
What happened to the cat? Never did tell us. Oops. it's so hard.
And one more time.
You'd never be able to properly play this? Oh, it's... I've never had a game that has forced me to use my physical prowess. I didn't even blink that time. I
Swear to God, if you blink
I
again,
swear to God, if you mistrack my blinks again. Alright, there we go. I keep trying to like physically look at the Oh.
the death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Something like that, innit?
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I like hanging out with you, which is weird because after what happened
Stay
with my
here.
mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
It does say stay here. But I cannot keep my eyes open that long. Play big, be great, replace game.
I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this.
Okay, shut up. I want to look at things.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
This feels important. This wasn't there before, was it?
Yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just me.
Oh, this is something.
We can focus in, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about
Alright. I'm doing it. I'll do it in one this time. Watch me. Magical.
I mean, what's the point?
Huh?
What's the point?
Close your eyes? Okay.
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if
This
we
feels weird.
heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
Can I open my eyes now? This feels very weird. I assume so.
I see. You got sick.
I did.
You howled at the moon.
Maybe.
At the top of your lungs.
There's a lot of these scenes that would make very cool wallpapers. I don't know why I keep thinking that, but they would. Ow!
You were sick for a long time, weren't you?
I was.
Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember.
This is where it's going to start getting me, because I was sick.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny.
I talked.
It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
Yeah, kids are good at that, huh? What do I write about?
Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better.
Whoops. The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Oh, it's the one that the fella was talking about, innit? His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. Don't have to write this whole thing, do I? Quite long, isn't it? His mother was a composer. Who, okay, I don't have to write the whole thing. That would have been a bit long.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Best friend? Okay, Benny. And
Yeah,
you know,
and?
we really could have just slept on the beach another night, but I'm also glad we didn't because, well...
Oh, I didn't even blink that time, I was listening. Come on. Give me a chance,
You're
Phil.
going to be in there for about 30 minutes.
Oh god, I hate these things.
Try to get comfortable.
These things are the loudest things in the world. At least what I was in was. I've been in these a few times.
Great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
They're so loud. Unbelievably loud.
Knock, knock.
Hello.
You're going to be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me.
Well, have you ever heard it already?
You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Can I, like, agree to it or not? No.
Can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B.
Hello, Dad.
Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just...
I don't think she did, fella.
I think it was just very emotional for her to read. I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where Where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. It reads like Dickens.
Oops. Ugh. Benjamin Bryn was a loser. He was the worst Bryn to ever live. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. He just laid down and died. Oh. Uh-oh.
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
Well, this isn't very good, is it, folks? He didn't even try to not blink. Oh, closure.
So, if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button, and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
Huh. This is familiar to me. I didn't blink that time, but alright. Have your orange juice, that's important.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this.
You pronounced cliche wrong.
Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too.
Yeah, you tell him, Dad.
I said screw you too.
Woo!
Yeah,
Okay. Oh.
man, that's all I got.
Okay. It feels very weird to sit here with the eyes closed. Those drug buttons were someone else when you had one? You right, you right. Feel that in your bloodstream. Tell you.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know? What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking.
Well, thanks,
because
Chloe.
if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already.
Fuck off. Don't ever say that shit to me.
Buddy, did you just throw something?
No. Leave me alone.
Sounded like you threw your cell phone at the wall.
That's very specific. Oh, hello. Oh, he scared me.
4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again.
I'm in a bit of a situation here, Dad.
Closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
I think I was supposed to have my eyes closed there. I didn't close them though.
That's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Oh. Okay. Hello, Mother. Just hitting the keys, don't mind me.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
This is a nice little piece. I do like it. Can't play it for that long though. My eyes don't work that well. Oh, here we go. Oh, my cat's outside. What was his name? Elijah? It was, or Ernie, wasn't it? It was something to go with an E. I think it was Ernie. Hello, fella. Get your vitamin D. That's important. Didn't even blink then.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love.
Get whales soon.
She's been through more than we can even imagine.
Does look a bit bedraggled.
Poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
It was Ernie. Oh. Oh, more pills.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
That big red thing. That is a good representation of sickness. Do I still have to have your eyes closed? Are we done? Hello? Oh.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Hello.
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day. And how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that.
I don't remember what she said, to be fair.
Hey! What are you looking at?
Stars, isn't it?
Don't look up there. Look at me.
Probably says stay here, doesn't it?
I'm talking to you.
I'm looking at you, man.
I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is.
Okay.
So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Close your eyes now, okay?
Okay. I'm peeking. My screen's black in it. Can I have my eyes now? Oh. Dear weird neighbor kid. Is that how you spell neighbor? I never know how to spell neighbor. You are my best friend. Love, Chloe. Oh, that's sweet. That is nice. That is nice. She's a nice lass. Oh, hello. Oh, my mouse is a bit dragging now. Oh. Well, missed your chance for that, eh? Gotta get your vitamin D's. Orange juice is important, right, if you're sick?
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
Oops, I can't see where I'm putting my glass with my eyes closed.
Yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
This is a difficult game to play on Twitch.tv. Because I can't read my chat with my eyes closed. That's quite alright. Hello, are we done? Do I need to make direct eye contact again? Hello? Sometimes we do seem to get trapped in these little screens, do we? Can I be let out now? There we go. Oh. Oh. Can't even eat my sandwich now. Not what I was gonna try. Oh yeah. I can't even like move very far right now.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard.
Oh, hello.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated.
I agree with you, sir. Well, we might have needed that to be fair, but alright.
I know just what to tell her.
Okay. Well, don't condemn me to a life of torment, please, but I'll trust in you, fella. I'm watching.
I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her.
Alright.
But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready.
Okay.
Don't worry. We got this.
I believe you, sir. I'll believe you.
I think.
Don't worry, fella. I got it all under control. This is nice. This is a cool scenery. You have to read chat with the eyes of your mind? Yeah, I just have to picture what you're saying. I get a pretty good grasp of it. I know you pretty well. I know what you fellas are like. Oh, hello. Aw.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Good luck, fella. Don't condemn me to a life of torment. I believe in yous.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you it. So how...
I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much.
That's fair.
So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now.
Alright.
It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary
Mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or
at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just
11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year,
he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he
made up a story.
The great life he thought he wanted to live.
Which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise.
How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel
okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope.
He reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
All right then.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in.
All right.
Go on. You know what to do.
Thank you, fella. There was some
Smiling like that.
visual issues.
Must be somewhere that he likes.
Well. That was before your eyes. Well, that was very good. You know what? Good on him. Oh, this is probably DMCA. Hang on. That's probably DMCA, so I'm gonna mute that just in case. It was very interesting. It was mocapped, interesting. What do they do with mocap there? That was interesting. Well, what did you think of that, chat? Because there's me uncle, executive officer. There he is. There's me fella. Shout out to him. Yeah, that was nice. At the end, it was like, it got me a little bit, I must say, just a little bit, because that's very familiar to me, that being sick as a kid like that, and all that stuff. But the format was interesting. I was a bit confused when the fella started yelling at me, and it was like, you lied about all that stuff. It took me a minute to actually understand what they were getting at. But there was a very interesting way to portray that. I liked it. You know what? Consistently was hard to watch for me. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. It definitely has what reminds of Edith Finch vibes. I'll say that very much. Very much the same type of game. It was the conceit, just to talk about like the gameplay side of it, the conceit was very, very interesting. But also very, very difficult. I think it would definitely be an easier game to play not on stream. Because, I mean, A, I've got two big lights pointed at me, so that doesn't help. B, obviously it don't work with my camera, so we have to use the in-game camera, which is not great, because it's made me very wide, and I'm not sure about how I feel about that. And also, I will say it's very hard for me to read chat when I have to like keep focus on the screen, or if I look away, it will count it as a blink, and I'll miss something. Which I guess is kind of the point, but at the same time, like, I do have to do the streaming thing. You'd probably just fast forward the game with your blinking. I wonder how fast you could like go through it. Like, this has been under an hour. We've been going for an hour and 35 minutes, so it's probably took about almost exactly an hour 30 to play, probably, considering setup at start and all. So you could definitely fast forward through this one. But I mean, I guess kind of the point is that you don't, right? It was good. I liked it. I wouldn't say it's exactly my type of game. I find it kind of hard to like talk with this type of game. It's that's the wrong way to put it. It's not necessarily not my type of game. It's just not a very good game for streaming, I think. But it did address some interesting things that definitely relate to my personal life. So, I mean, and I think probably other people's personal lives as well will be reflected in this some sort of way. In your parents pushing you into talents you don't necessarily want to pursue. And especially with the end, I don't think I've talked about it much on stream before, but I have chronic health conditions. I was a very sickly child as well. And that was definitely very... They portrayed it in a very... The stylization of the way they portrayed it, I liked a lot. It maybe felt like it went a little bit too fast. I guess it relies on how much you blink, right? But there were a lot of bits where I felt like... I don't know. It just felt like a lot of bits weren't covered fully, which is why it confused me in a few places, I think. I don't know. These are going to go on for ages, right? Can I skip the credits? Oh, well, that's not what I wanted, is it? Well, I think it's back to, like, non-DMCA music now. There we go. It's just piano stuff. Yeah, I enjoyed the conceit a lot. I assume if you played through it another time, you could make different, like, choices and have a different, like... I guess, like, outcome in a certain way. I assume the end would remain largely the same, especially in the real bit of it. But I guess, like, the made-up part of the story, you could probably change a lot. And maybe he mentioned, the ferryman mentioned that the creature at the end appeared different, so maybe that would be different in different stories. I don't know, if I play it through again, I'll do it on my own. But it was oh, there we go, hang on. Alright, that is the end of the game, alright. Oh, I'm all skinny again. What is, there's something up with this. Well, because my camera's got like a wide lens, right, and it's probably just compressing it, weirdly. But I don't know why it may be wide in the actual game. Let's go at face cam. Let's have a chat. Oh, you know what? Probably have to exit game first, aren't I? Because otherwise my camera's not going to work. That is a problem when it comes to, like, I'm frozen on screen as well now. Let's just go to face cam and do it like this. Sorry. There we go, we're back. Normal sized. Back on game. Actually the game has crashed, which is cool. Let's just force close that. There's a lot of achievements that I didn't get. There's 11 achievements. I only got the one that comes from completing the game. Oh, there's one for completing the constellation. That would be easy. Choose Greece. Choose Egypt. Take all the notes in class. Live both sides of a big decision. Okay, so I guess just playing through more would allow you to do one of those. Very cool. Back to normal tally. Back to oops, didn't mean to do that. That's not regular tally. There we go, that's better. Why are you down there? Why has this happened? Why does everything break all the time? There we go, that's better, That looks alright, doesn't it? You get to see me in proper crispy cam form as well. yeah, that was a good game. I'll commend them for the completion. It definitely feels very, very much like What Remains of Edith Finch for people who've like seen that or played that. Definitely very similar type of game, which is a good thing. I enjoyed that game. What Remains of Edith Finch was very good. I'd recommend watching it play. Hang on. There's something wrong with this, isn't there? This is not in the right place. Not this one. Hang on. I can fix it. There we go. I'm a genius. There we go. Yeah, what can I say about it? I don't know. It's definitely... It was a very interesting conceit, and I think they did a very good job in portraying it. It was a very good way to show the passing of a lifetime. I think that's very, very clever and very well done. Your Twitch OS is broken? I don't even know what that is, mate. Be dragging all that stuff across. Oh right, yeah. Sorry, I get you. I understand. Twitch OS, yeah, okay. It's annoying because like if I like try and move the like Streamlabs window, because like usually I have my Streamlabs on that monitor, the other monitor, so I can like read chat while playing the game here. But when I like finish the game, I'd like bring it over to this monitor so I can look straight at it. But if I like grab and move the monitor, the window in the wrong place, it will just grab the like the overlay. It's not super. I guess I can lock it, but I just You voiced up the podcast? Still don't know who those fellas are, but sorry for that. Get into new podcast. Start watching, I don't know, Crit Roll or something. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna end stream, not end stream. I'm gonna end the recording here. So, for y'all watching the VOD, Sal for watching. That was very fun. Don't really know what to say, to be fair. Good game. I'd recommend it. Give it a buy yourself. Probably should have said at the start, you know? This is probably a game you want to play yourself rather than watch someone else play it. Forgot to say that, but you know what? I'm not professional, am I? You should think about the stuff yourself. Yeah, give it. It's not super expensive. It's like £7. Give it a buy. It's pretty good, isn't it? Carve your own story and all that. I don't know. All right. So people on VOD end. Goodbye, and bring eye drops along. That is a good good tip from Arg. You do need some good eyes for this one. Don't have your ring light on while you're playing, because it does not help. Or wear a mask, because you know what? The air circulation really does get back into your eyes, which is not bad normally, but let me tell you, when you're trying not to blink, it really does throw you off. Alright. Bye, VOD.